all of us possesses the greatest worth of freedoms and rights ever realized by humankind. And yet, for how long shall they exist? The course charted by our founding fathers, I believe, is being set aside. We have foolishly set our sextants on stars of a different dimension. The Mayflower Charter reads as follows, quote, "Undertaken for the glory of God and the advancement of the Christian faith and the honor of our King and country. The leaders of the American Revolution rightfully deposed the reign of the king over their lives. It would seem that the leaders of the present social revolution are endeavoring, quite successfully, to depose the King of the universe and his reign over our lives. Foolish men. General Douglas MacArthur spoke on the safeguards of America. There are those who seek to convert us to a form of socialistic endeavor, leading directly to the path of communist slavery. As a counterbalance to those forces is the deep spiritual urge in the hearts of our people. A spiritual urge capable of arousing and directing a decisive and impelling public opinion. This indeed is the great safeguard and resource of America. So long as it exists, we are secure, for it holds us to the path of reason. It is an infallible reminder that our greatest hope and faith rests upon two mighty symbols, the cross and the flag. The one based upon those immutable teachings which provide the spiritual strength to persevere along the course in which is just and right. The other based upon the invincible will that human freedom shall not perish from the earth. Forefathers Lament. This is dedicated to the silent majority whose silence has allowed the events which have not yet transpired might very well happen should the silent ones remain silent. Abraham Lincoln has stated, to sin by silence, when one should protest, makes cowards of men. Mr. Lincoln has also stated, let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith let us to the end dare to do our duty as we understand it. Now this occurred to me when I thought about what it would be like if our forefathers were to come back today to this time and see what's going on all around us. And so I thought of this poem and I called it Forefathers Lament. Land of treasures and abundance, with your mountains mighty, vast, and lofty, your streams, valleys, meadows, and lanes, they swell and sigh. They flow to the majestic ocean, once crisp, frothy, fresh, and deep. Sandy shores caress the waves as they weep. From their very depths comes this mournful cry. Why are we about to die? Out of the deep abyss of the past sounds the echoing wail of history. Look to me, search my scrolls. The future unfolding is not a cloudy mystery. Sobbing arises from within the chambers of its very soul. Why has love been abolished? Why has it been replaced? yes, exchanged for a sterner dole. America, our sweet Columbia, renowned as the home of the brave, land of the free, haven of the weak, the persecuted from sea to shining sea. Where have you gone? We search for you. We long to salute your red, white, and blue. We recall the day you were truly born, welcoming all who had dreams, though inwardly torn. You then nurtured us through a winter's cold chill, as we knelt in thankful praise for the Lord's blessed will. 1776 dawned in union with fife, drum, banner, and bandaged brow. A star-filled spirit paraded that year, which marched from then till now. Freedom rang that distant day from a heavenly cast human bell. For centuries, its echoing chimes sounded, hear ye, all goes well. The sun shone high, suspended in a bright blue affluent sky, as into town, unnoticed, riding on a tall steed called Apathy, came a stranger named Indifference, quiet, sullen, and sly. Swiftly his companion Idleness followed in the daily lives of men. Justice, freedom, and human rights were banished from the kingdom, never to enter its gates again. The hammer has silenced all who would be free. You heard the sounds approaching, yet you were too busy to mindfully see. A bloody sickle lies near a headless eagle, its majesty gone, never to soar again, for when a giant dies, its slumber is longer than an eternal song. Slavery, war, hate, anger now reign as weeds unchecked in a victory garden's summer. Patriots in chains of fear robed in anguish and disgust march to a stranger drummer. The banner is gone, no longer to wave. It was lowered, then burned, its ashes then placed in an unmarked grave. Our portrait once hung proudly in the halls of nations and far-off lands. Today it has lost its frame of reference, painted over with agnostic and atheistic hands. In God we trust hangs covered with an apathetic dust. Our sabers, once ready for peace or war, lay crumbled in an immoral rust. Lady Justice stands light-struck, her blindfold bought for gold. Abraham of the Torah and Ava the rails depended on God's grace to fill their sails. On whom do you depend this day to renew your strength to show the way? Old Glory, our red, white, true blue, we are searching for you.